everybody, KC0VI Tom, and if you look around here, there's no snow. We are drying out. It's still a little wet and soft back here. The yard's also soft. But what we're going to do today is I open the front and back of the the trailer garage, that's what you're going to call it. This is one of those little tent setups, vinyl deals. What was happening, right now we're into the part of the springtime where we're getting nice days like this, and at night it drops below 32, and the next day it warms back up. So any moisture that was on the floor here would evaporate up and collect up on the roof. At night it would turn to frost, and in the morning you can see on the dust pattern it dripping down. And so the other day I opened up the front and back sidewalls to get breeze through here. She's drying out very fast. What we're going to do here today is storage in the front of this is a Tab 320 2021 model year. Originally came with just the center basket. I ordered the side baskets from Biscuit. Actually, I believe they were the ones making the center basket for New Camp, and they're nice, but the problem is the ones I ordered were the shorter ones, so it'd be kind of a step-up deal. I did not realize they sent the wrong ones till after I installed them. If you remember on the video, if you're not, I'll find the link. I'd say I'll put it right here. You notice everybody always says we'll put it right there, and there's nothing there. I'll find what episode it was and put it down in the description if you go back and look at it. They were very easy to install. The only problem is, as you saw in that one, we'll pop this one open. They get full easily. They're not that big a container. I do not want to store a lot of stuff on the front end due to the fact I'm trying to keep the tongue weight down. And they got this little spot here. What this is supposed to be used for is a small generator or the spare tire. Well, on this one, the spare tire is actually located underneath the center box. Get it up here. And for that. So what Biscuit found out what they had was another box. And that'll fit right there. Laying here. Now, since those doors open up to the back, this one opens up to the side. And this one actually came with some pre-drilled holes in the bottom where these dent. The idea was you put the baskets over, up from the bottom, you drew a Sharpie in one of these round punch-out plates on this heavy gauge aluminum, then you bolted them down. So that's what we're going to do here. I'll set the camera down. We'll set this where it should be. Again, what I want to do here is kind of not really lighten the load. We're just going to readjust the load. Now I can have one box just for electrical, one box just for water, one box just for, kind of break it up a little bit. Because like I said, it never fails anything I want. It's down on the very bottom. Now I can't even see the batteries, and I should probably pull those batteries, at least take a look at them, make sure the water's in them and all that. Cat here, we had cats to the vet this morning. So what we'll do, we'll take a little break here. I'll set the box on here. Okay, we got the marks on the bottom. As you can see, they're pre-punched holes. There we go. It didn't quite line up. And so I just got to drill 2 holes. It's going to be a lot easier drilling through this soft aluminum. This hard stuff here, I don't even think I have anything that will actually dent that. Okay, the square holes are what they put in. And you can see where I marked with a Sharpie. There's some lines in this area. I was going to try to get one, like this one in the back over here, but there's some lines. I believe that's the LP line. I didn't want to drill through that. Switch hands here, show you how soft this metal is. Unless you make a liar out of me. Again, do the same thing over here. Try to get more in the center. And before anybody says you should have center punched a hole so it's gone in nicer, yeah, absolutely, I could have done that. What would be the fun of that, you know? We'll make sure our hole, I may have to wall it out a little bit more. Yeah, I probably should. Okay, we're gonna open these up a little bit more. Now once you get the bolts ran through, you send these little triangle plates, I guess they're called, to get a little square hole, and with the one of those nylon filled lock washer style nuts, and we'll go up from the bottom, as you can see. And I found a place to drill in the back. That was not the gas line, that was the power line for the trailer connection, along with the trailer brake. So that box is in the way, that's why that didn't work. But found a place where you drill up next to it. We'll get these on. I'll take another peek at it. I'm getting too old for this stuff. Standing on my head trying to run a ratchet and hold on to a vice grips on the inside. As you can see, it's installed. Took like 10 minutes to put it in. I even had, like I said, I had to drill 2 holes, and the carriage nut, the square neck on the carriage bolt would not grip on anything, so I had to hold on to it with a vice grip. I should have ran down to the hardware store and got some stainless steel nuts and bolts, just like a normal nut and bolt. But besides that, it went on okay. As you can see, it's fairly snug. I may go after it again a little bit tomorrow once I catch my breath, and go from there. Planning on unloading all 3 of the big boxes tomorrow, lay them out here so I can sort everything. You know, I'll probably put leveling and towing stuff in the front box. The small box, I'll put all my electrical stuff. The other one, all the water stuff, and that'll leave up the center one for odds and ends. They're just freed up so you can get more to the battery. Really want to put a fire extinguisher in here, even though I do have one in the camper. It'd be nice to have one out here. I can get to it faster if needed. And like I said, the only problem I had was the hardware. I should have ran down and got 4 stainless steel nuts and bolts, but again, you know, I didn't realize that's when we got into it. But we'll be getting more into the RV side, more camping videos. We'll call this one the start of the season, and it was successful. I have to de-winterize this and wash her up. You can see all the dust. This is actually oatmeal dust, so. And I did peek inside. I do have a little camera inside, wireless camera I can eye on once in a while. Everything looks real good inside. And getting closer to camping season, everybody. 7-3.
Be sure to tell your friends, neighbors, other hams. Subscribe, hit that bell to get notification when new videos come out. Add comments below. 7-3, everybody.